everyone, and welcome to Wildcard Wednesday, July 17th. I am making a birthday card for my oldest son. I'm actually filming this on Monday the 15th because his birthday is the 16th, but you guys aren't seeing it till the day after his birthday. So my oldest son is just very sharp and he's very conservative. So I'm trying to make a card that kind of reflects his personality. So I'm starting with this mustard card base, and it's 5.5, scored at 4.25 to make your standard card. And then he also loves music a lot and actually composes some great tunes. I'm going to put this on as my card front. It's just some vintage music, and I cut it a 1/4 inch smaller all the way around, so it's 4 inches by 5.25. And I'm going to ink all around that with my new Prima chalk inks. I love them. This one is dark rust, so I'm going to ink all around the edges of this card front with dark rust, and then I'm just going to adhere it to the card front with my ATG gun. So I've got that all done right on my card front. Then the next step, I'm going to take that aside. I took a piece of old olive cardstock. Again, it was a scrap. It's cut 3 inches by 4 inches. It's going to sit this way on my card front. And I ran it through this kind of Argyle Sizzix folder. This one, that's the way it looks. Because I thought it kind of gave it that kind of manly, kind of like Argyle socks kind of a look. Then I took my pennant punch, this one here, and I took the pennant, the one that's not scalloped, the other one, and I found some scraps, and I cut out a pennant like this way, and then this way. I'll put it on like that. And I found another one that was sort of a green print. And of course I'm going to space them. And this polka dotted print. I kind of want the polka dotted one, I think, in the middle. But if you haven't figured it out already, these are going to make bow ties. So I'm going to get those spaced on here and just adhere them down. Now, aren't these some Sharpie-Doo bow ties? So to embellish my bow ties, I took from my vintage button jar here, I had a whole bunch of these, they're almost black navy blue buttons. Now, I tied them with this twine. It has a little bit of a sparkle in it, but you can't see it when it's in the button like that. So I'm going to glue them down with a glue dot with the tie side down, just to keep it just a little bit more cleaner and Sharpie-Doo looking. I'll trim off that little special, see that little silver piece? And this one right there. So I'll get those glued down. I'm going to use some glue dots here to glue them down. I made a little bit of a change to my card front. I did not like the inked around edge. It took away from that clean, crisp, sharp look that I was looking for. So I cut out another piece of vintage music and put it on another card front. I think the card front's a teeny bit smaller in dimension, but it doesn't affect anything, so it's fine. I just want to make note, when you're cutting out vintage paper, when you put it through a paper cutter, it often shreds the paper because this is so delicate. So I used a metal knife cutter and my blade and cut it out that way. So now I am going to adhere my front, my beautiful bow ties. I'm going to raise them just a little bit. I wish I could keep that Dance Dance Baby on there. I really do. So I might put my sentiment at the top. You take the cake. Dance, dance, baby. I don't know. I want to put it at the bottom, but I love my Dance, Dance Baby. So I am torn. Such is a life of card making. So stressful. So I will just stick with my original plan, and I'm going to raise all of these up with some foam tape. Yeah, I'll just put it there. But then that says baby. How about that to the side? Yeah, it'll just go over top kind of like that. And then I am going to put 2 brads on the end of this You Take the Cake because I haven't used brads in forever and a day. So the little sentiment I used is from a Stampin' Up! Stamp called You Take the Cake. I know it seems like I use a lot of Stampin' Up! Stuff. It's because I used to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I'm not anymore because I like to use mixed products in my work. So I have a lot of Stampin' Up! Things. So there's my finished card, and I solved the problem of the music. I just cut out another piece. Duh. Super simple because I wanted it very linear, very clean, very sharp looking because that's how my son is. He's just very sharp, you know? Dresses really nice and always looks nice. So I love these bow ties. I think they're so cute. And as I mentioned, I use those 1/2-inch glue dots because I wanted them to raise the card up a bit. And I used foam tape to give the little green part, as you can see, just a little bit of dimension, and the You Take the Cake. It's raised up on foam dots. And so there we have it. So there is my finished, let's move that out of the way. There is my finished card. I hope you guys like it. And thank you a lot for watching. And remember, if there's anything you'd like to see me make, please put it in the comments in the down bar. And please give me an old thumbs up if you like what you see. And we'll see you next week. And thanks for watching. Bye.